Hey everyone, welcome back to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. And I got what looks like some actual good news regarding the Dragon's Lair cabinet from Arcade1Up. And I have to be honest, this was actually going to start out as a bad news video, which has suddenly changed to good news. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So Arcade1Up recently kind of changed their website around. And if you go there now, and this is, the front page of their website, you'll notice that they no longer have the just announced at the top of the page. All right, they've moved that. That's all here still in the just announced to go there. No big deal. They used to have those on the front page. Now they've moved them to their own section. Again, they were here as well as the front page. They just, for whatever reason, decided to move them off the front page and leave them here. All right, so you've got, the 3 legacy cabs that were announced at CES. You've got the Shaq Edition NBA Jam that was recently announced, and of course the Killer Instinct that was announced. But if you go up to the list of arcade cabinets, here's what you're going to find. Now, here's why I say this started out as a bad news video and has turned into a good news video. I was on this site this morning and I happened to be scrolling through, and I noticed that two cabs were missing actually. Dragon's Lair and Space Ace. They were nowhere to be found on the Arcade1 website. Now, let's take a step back and let's just review a little history for a couple of minutes, all right? So, back at, I believe it was CES of 2021, Arcade1Up announced that they were going to be releasing Dragon's Lair. They were going to be releasing a cab that had Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp, and Space Ace on it. So it was going to have those 3 games on it. And it came in 2 flavors. You had a Dragon's Lair arcade skinned, and you had a Space Ace arcade skinned. Now, since then, a lot of things have changed. Like when they first announced it, they were looking at something where they were going to have an app on your phone for the scoring mechanism. You're going to have to put your phone in the cab and all, and there was a big uproar about that. People really didn't like that idea. Again, they talked about it being in 2 skins, one for Dragon's Lair, one for Space Ace, and the thought, after some time, was that they might drop the Space Ace skin because there didn't seem to be as much interest in that as the Dragon's Lair skin, and supposedly they were going by the Notify Me buttons. So if you hit the Notify Me on Arcade1Up's website to say you wanted information about a particular cab, they got much more interest on the Dragon's Lair one than they did on the Space Ace themed one. So they took that as a sign that they didn't need the Space Ace one, that they would just possibly do the Dragon's Lair one. And then, we found out they kind of went back to the drawing board in terms of the screen, whether that was going to be a second screen or some kind of analog numbering scoring system like the original arcade had, was to be seen, although it sounded like they were leaning more towards that analog numbering system, which would be fantastic because it would really make that feel like the original arcade game. So now I go on to record this video and I'm scrolling through and I see something I didn't see this morning, and this is what has now turned this from a bad news video into a really good news video. Let's go back to the website. So here is the list of cabinets from Arcade1. And, you see all the recently released stuff. You scroll down, you scroll down, you scroll down, and oh, look what's back! Dragon's Lair. Back on the page. Well, let's check it out. Coming soon. Pre-orders open in June. They have this now, saying that they are going to be opening pre-orders this June. So this cab is coming out this year 100%. No more Notify Me button, in black and white, coming in June. Let's see if they've updated anything on this. And I'm just gonna read through this. You guys can read along with me. It was stunning then, it's stunning now. Arcade1Up is thrilled to release Dragon's Lair in a home arcade form factor, faithfully reproducing its nostalgic gameplay and gorgeous cabinet design. And, just to take a second here, just looking at the mock-up, and again, we know this is still a mock-up, pending license approval, smartphone not included. They still have the bit here for the smartphone, okay? So they have not changed the picture on this. So we really don't know 100% for sure what this is going to look like, okay? Hopefully it comes with the faux coin door. We know we all like those. Love the art on the side. The riser's cool. I mean, I don't mind that it has the 3 games on it. That's fine. The marquee is really cool. I'm sure that's going to light up. Let's scroll down some more. Let's get into the specs and see what it says, all right? And so we go back here. Yeah, 1993, video game designer Rick Dyer and legendary animator Don Bluth captivated the industry with Dragon's Lair, a spectacular game that was unlike anything seen before. So ambitious and so advanced that it's mesmerized video game players across generations. With its hand-drawn animation, creative levels, and strong dose of sword and sorcery humor, crowds gathered around Dragon's Lair just to catch a glimpse of this "I can't believe I'm playing a cartoon" sensation. Now, relive that magic at home, no quarters required. The Arcade 1-Up Dragon's Lair home arcade cabinet not only features the title game, but also the sequel, Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp, and the sci-fi adventure-themed Space Ace, all featuring the beloved animation style of Don Bluth and all phenomenal fun time. Renowned for producing authentic arcade cabinets, Arcade 1-Up, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's get into the specs and see if there's anything different here. I'm going to be completely honest. This is the first time since I noticed this was back up that I'm clicking on this, so I have no clue what this is going to say. Let's find out together. And it just lists the games. That was very anticlimactic. I'm so sorry. I was hoping for a lot more information. I was really hoping there was going to be something here about, how they were going to handle that second screen, whatever. So, you know what? Let's just focus on the good news. Let's focus on the fact that this is coming out this year. Pre-orders open in June. So by the summer, they will be taking pre-orders for this. Hopefully that means by a late summer, early fall, this will actually start shipping. More information to come, I guess. Like I said, I came on here, I was expecting bad news. I got super pumped and shocked for good news, but this is all I know right now. I haven't seen any write-ups from Arcade 1-Up at all with John D or anybody else coming out and saying anything. I haven't seen anybody talk on Reddit. I haven't seen anybody, post anything else just yet. So maybe some of the... all right, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was going to mention the Illuminati, but I'm not going to do it, even though I already did. By the way, for those of you who do know what I'm talking about, if you're a fan of the Super Game Room dudes and you're not subscribed to their channel, check them out. They are actually going to be doing a live stream. I think it's later today, and they're just going to have super fun with this whole Illuminati or Ruminati thing, as they call it. So I'm hoping that I can get on and have some fun along with them. I'm not a member. I don't expect to be invited as a member, but they're gonna have some fun with that. So I just wanted to throw that out and check that out. But you know what? Hey, maybe one of them or maybe somebody else will have heard something more, will have more information, and will get more information in the future. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop here with this one. I think this is good news. I think this is really good news to find out that this is coming out this year. This is akin to a full-on confirmation that this is coming. Like I said, they announced it over a year ago. We knew it was coming at some point, but it's just always been out there as whenever. We had no idea. Now we have a date. We have a date for pre-orders. So fingers crossed that actually happens, that we see more information soon, all right? But you know what? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if you're excited about Dragon's Lair. Let me know if this is a cab that you're just waiting on to pick up. It's on my list. It's going in my game room for sure. I want this one, especially if they do it upright. Again, we all know that there's the iArcade, and they have those 3 games on them, on that multicade. But I want I want one that looks like the arcade game. I want one that plays like the arcade game. Some of this really is going to come down to that second screen, to that scoring screen, and how they handle that. So that's what I'm really interested in. That's what I really want to see more information on. All right, so we know it's coming June. Keep an eye out for it. Keep an eye out for more information. And if I hear anything else, or if I see anybody else posting stuff, you can be sure that I'll add to this. I will post my own as well. All right, so guys, have a great day, because I'm pumped now. I started out bummed and now I'm pumped. So, enjoy. Let me know. Like I said, let me know in the comments. Are you excited for this cabinet? Could you not care less about Dragon's Lair? And if that's the case, I'm not sure why you clicked on this video, but hey, I'm glad you did. Thank you. Be sure to give it a like. And as always, if you've seen a few of my videos and you're not subscribed yet, if you're checking me out for the first time and you're wondering, do it anyway. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I put new content out. I'm doing it on a pretty regular basis now. So, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe. Help my channel grow. If you want to share this around, go ahead. Again, it just helps the channel grow. And I really appreciate it, all right? So that's it for today. Take care, and I will see you in the future. And warming up my hand to play a little Dragon's Lair. Take care.